have to ask the question is like woman. Where you get your pretty looks from me, have to wonder.
All right, we are back. This is the It's Your Perspective talk show. It's Wednesday, January 28th, 2015. David, aka Kimba, aka Christian, alongside
Bingy Soup.
Bingy Soup, man. As promised, Xkaliba is finally here. Hail up the crowd, man. Should be streaming out right now.
Rastafari love, greetings to all people.
Yes, I.
Yes, I.
Original Nine Fingers, Xkaliba.
Hot.
Well, thanks for coming out to our studio tonight, man, and blessing us with some time and what you've been doing, who you are. I met you, I guess, a few months back, and your music is just blazing. And just tell us, how it come about, the music, the love of the music, and what projects you're involved in.
Right.
How long you started, when you been at?
Right.
What make you? What first of all, what make you decide to go reggae? What make you could have go
Reggae?
soca, you could have go disco, you could have go anything? What make you come reggae?
What made me came reggae is I grew up in a house where my mother was a Christian from Antigua.
Yes,
And
I.
my father was a Rastaman from St. Lucia.
Yes, I.
But they make me here. So I
Hot.
have so much culture from Mali.
Yes, I. Yes, I.
Even Ethiopia same way.
Hot. Original.
So my father used to always tell my mother, carry the girls' church and leave the boys with me. So reggae is really the first genre of music I really hear before any other music.
Okay. Okay.
So when I was as a youth going elementary, the music I singing in my head is Steel Pulse, Born in Spirit,
Yes.
Tash,
Okay.
and Bob Marley. Like that's foundation.
Right.
Yeah.
The first dancehall I heard was Big Youth, Isaiah First Prophet of Old.
Oh, yes,
That's
I.
still my album.
Hot.
And you Roy and so.
Yes, I.
And there was an old various name Tidal Wave. I looking for it in CD so bad can't find it.
Tidal Wave, yeah.
Nicodemus had a song that named PT109.
Right. Yes.
And
yes.
Rankin had a song.
Yes.
Me, said the vibes,
Vibes in me. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that CD is classic. Well, the album. can you see it
Album.
on CD,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So that was the first dancehall I heard,
Okay.
And then I have an older brother, older than me by 7 years. He was already into far right before me, and he was into music before me.
Okay.
He was already chanting before me. He goes by the name Pulse,
Pulse. Okay.
Yeah, and then when he he left here and went Puerto Rico to drum for Zionist band, and then he ended up chanting over there under the name Rankin Pulse.
Okay.
He brought
Okay.
out a CD over there way back in '92.
Hot.
Them times people used to be calling our house in Safrali and telling us like, turn the TV on channel 2, channel 4, your brother singing.
Yes, I.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and when we put the TV there, he's singing and two girls dancing.
Yes.
Now what happened to
On TV too, right?
yeah, channel 2 and channel 4.
Oh, Spanish
Puerto Rico,
station, that
yeah.
station.
So what
Oh,
happened to-
okay.
While he
Yes.
was over there, the label he was on named Prime, they had artists, but everybody was singing Spanish. He was the only English artist.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
that was inspiring to see my own brother
Yes, I. For
on
sure.
TV like that.
For sure.
I remember a time before he was on TV, he told us in the house, one of these days you're going to see me on TV. And all of us laughed, even me. But then he ended up
Manifesting. Yes, I. Yes,
Careful what you
I.
ask
That's
him,
what it's
like,
like.
hey.
It. You don't know. You don't know.
And then I started to see Sting DVDs, like wrong after Hugo.
From Jamaica.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
I.
that was very inspiring to see so much artists chanting and
Right.
different styles of chanting,
Yes.
So in junior high I started really. In elementary nobody knew me as a chanter.
Okay.
They knew me as an artist, a man who could draw.
Draw.
This is a different form
Yes,
of art.
Yes, I. For sure.
But then when I reached junior high, I had a Rastafarian teacher named Miss West. And had a Black History show. And that was the first time I remember chanting
Okay.
in front of a crowd. So I think I was 13 around the time. 13, 14.
And then from there you start to flow.
Yeah, from there I used to do counteractions. Like take people's songs and put in my version.
Right.
But then I started going to original. And when I started the originals, I ended up recording with certain song system, like doing dub plate.
Right.
Like there was a song named Death Row Song System. He have a lot of dub plates for me. And
From Outer St. Croix here?
yeah, he was from Safrali project at the time.
Okay.
So, he was recording me, he was recording Lava, other artists like Psyche.
Yeah, I know who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So
yeah.
then he had me on dub plate first, and then after that DJ Swain.
Okay.
DJ Swain was
Yeah.
doing his mixtapes on way back, and he used to feature artists. So I ended up linking with Swain in '97.
Okay.
Okay.
and this recording of his mixtape since he was featuring VI artists.
Yes, I.
Along with the Jamaicans.
Okay.
He would always make room and feature a couple VI artists.
Okay.
For sure.
And through him, I linked with Danny Dread, now who's an artist from up this side. He had lived close to Red Brick. He had just had his little label named Groundbreaking Farming at the time.
Okay.
This was in 99, 2000.
Right.
And when I linked with him, he started to record a full-length album for me.
Okay.
And that ended up being Baptized in the Ghetto, which was my first
Your
album.
first album.
Yeah, which came out in 2007.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some of those right here too.
How have Rastafari been an influence in your life, your music, your whole genre for you?
It's has been a very strong influence, you know, because for me, Rastafari is physical, spiritual, mental.
Yes,
It's not just what you see on the outside. It's not just the lax and the red, gold, and green, and you know, it's a livity, you know.
That's right, it
you
is.
You have to know the history. You have to eat correct. You have
Yes.
to deal with people correct. It's a lot of things, you know.
Yes, I.
And the more I research in Rastafari, it just goes deeper and deeper. That, like recently, in the last 4 or 5 years, I discovered there's a part in the human being brain named the RAS. R-A-S.
Okay.
And they don't teach us about this.
Yes, I.
You go
Yes,
in, you in elementary, they're not telling you about the RAS in your brain.
Nope.
You in junior high, they're not telling you about the
Nope.
RAS. You in high school, they're not telling you about the RAS.
Right.
In college, they're not telling you. But if you go on Google and you Google reticular activating system,
Okay. Okay.
it is the RAS which in every human being brain
Yes,
on the earth.
on the earth.
And this is key for survival.
Yes.
It is through this portal, this is where all information enters the brain. Every time somebody call your name, is the RAS the response to
Responding
that.
to, yes, yes.
Coordination while walking, eating, or sexual functions. These are all carried out by the RAS.
Yes, I.
The RAS.
Yes.
That's to show you Rastafari is definitely from within.
Within. That's
you know?
right. That's right.
So people need to look up that people. Reactivating RAS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
RAS.
I.
Or say the reticular activating
Activating
system.
system.
Sims. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna jump onto the song here, man. You talk about Baptized in the Ghetto. This is a song that I got today, man. John Rescue Me, man.
Oh gosh, that one got big. That's one of my biggest singles for a while. A lot of people tell me over the years they love that song.
Okay.
Because different things happen in their life, and through they had faith in the Most High, He helped them and pulled them through it, you know.
Rastafari.
So a lot of people could relate. And I lost my finger in 1992.
Okay.
At the age of 17.
Okay.
While working at a summer job in Walsh Metal Works in Peter's Rest.
Peter Rest.
Okay.
So after my hand got crushed and I had the 9 fingers, when I really get deep in meditation, I get to realize the 9 fingers spell Selassiei, Selassie, Rastafari, Rastafari, Jahloveme, Jah love me, Jah love me,
Yes,
and ICANCHANT.
I can catch.
I can chant.
I can chant. Yes,
So-
yes,
Okay. Mystical right there.
Yeah,
Right?
so
Yes, I-
from then I just start telling people original 9 fingers.
Yes.
Because, you know.
Yeah. So we gonna listen to this real quick, man. It's just gonna let some of this play a little bit here. So
Yeah.
stand by, man. We'll be right back.
This a one you call. Jah rescue me, Jah Jah. Jah rescue me, Rastafari. Jah rescue me, King Selassie. Me know a man stop school. Jah rescue he a man fear and throw him out. Jah rescue he, me know a man who was sick. Jah rescue he, me know a man lose his job. Jah rescue he, me know a man who smoke crack. Jah rescue he, me know a man who was dying. Jah rescue he, from a man pray to Jah as the Almighty. Jah just save life without partiality. That's why Jah rescue me, Jah Jah. Jah rescue me, Rastafari. Jah rescue me, King Selassie. This a one you call. Jah rescue me, Jah Jah. Jah rescue me, Rastafari. Jah rescue me, King Selassie. Enough man Jah rescue throughout history. Noah in the ark, Jah rescue he. Daniel in the lion den, Jah rescue he. Lot and the family, Jah rescue he. Jesus Christ on the cross. Jah rescue he. Them shot Bob Marley. Jah rescue he. Black people in slavery. Jah rescue we. Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego. Jah rescue three cars. Jah rescue me. Jah Jah. Jah rescue me. Rastafari. Jah rescue me. King Selassie. This a one ya call. Jah rescue me. Jah Jah. Jah rescue me. Rastafari. Jah rescue me. King Selassie. Me know a man went prison. Jah rescue him. Me know a man went jail. Jah rescue him. Me know a man who get shot. Jah rescue he. I and I lose me finger. Jah rescue me. Sabbatical ladder. Jah rescue he. Fall off a motorbike. Jah rescue he. Jah rescue the man who is found worthy. Jah Jah have the power, strength and ability. That's why Jah rescue me. Jah Jah. Jah rescue me, Rastafari. Jah rescue me, King Selassie. This a one ya call. Jah rescue me, Jah Jah. Jah rescue me, Rastafari. Jah rescue me, King Selassie. I've been praising Jah for so long, and I say Jah Jah never show me wrong. Jah Jah only show me right, so I know Jah is my guide. I've been praising Jah for so long, and I say Jah Jah never show me wrong. Jah Jah only show me right, so I know Jah is my guide.
So, Xkaliba, when you sit down to write a track, what influence you? How you do it? Everybody got a whole different style, a whole different version of doing things. How you do go into your music?
It goes with the vibes, man. I mean, usually I always try to get the chorus first.
Right.
Because the chorus is what most songs, the title of the song come out at the top, the chorus.
Okay.
And sometimes with a whole song, people might remember the verse, but they remember the chorus.
The chorus,
Right.
yeah.
So I'll just be doing something throughout the day, and sometimes the chorus will hit me. So when the chorus hit me and the song good, I will either write it down, and if I'm busy, I'll say I'll come back to that.
Yes, I.
But if I'm not busy, sometimes I just start go into it, you know.
Okay.
Just start writing the verse them one time.
Right.
But usually when I do it like that, I don't like start the song and finish it the whole song complete. Sometimes I'll start and finish one verse or two verses, and then I'll rest it down, and when I have time, maybe I'll go back
Come
and
forward.
do the last verse.
Yes.
Now, most of my songs is 3 to 4 verses, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because 2 verses a song really, you know.
Right, right.
One verse is really too short, but it goes different, man. It does vibe. Sometimes I'll be in a vibe and you write a whole song too. So
Right, right.
It's just the how you're feeling at the time and what you're doing.
Doing okay.
You know?
Okay.
But inspiration they come mystical. When you're least expecting it, they come.
Right.
Yeah.
What you work with any like local producers here? I know you mentioned Death Row.
No, Death Row was a sound system.
That's right. You did say that. Okay.
I recorded updates for him and Bad Rhythms when I first started to record them.
Yeah.
And recently I recorded for DJ Carl lately.
Okay.
As far as producers, the first one I told you gave me the opportunity was Danny Dredd. Big up Danny Dredd of Groundbreaking Records.
Okay.
You know him there?
Here in St. Croix?
Yes.
Okay,
But he's
okay.
not here no more.
Okay.
He relocated to California since 2005, I think.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You know? But
Okay.
he's still doing Groundbreaking out there.
Yes,
Okay.
I.
Check
Yes,
he
sir.
along with his Empress Nubi and Natty.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So, because we see when he recorded my album, even though it was recorded in 2005, it didn't come out till 2007.
Right, right.
Because music, you could record a whole album now, but I don't mean it's gonna come out tomorrow.
That's
next
right.
week.
Yeah,
It
right.
takes time to mix the songs, to master the songs.
Songs, right.
Even choose the song. Because sometimes you don't just record 15 songs and say, okay, that's the album.
Right.
Sometimes you do a variety of songs and you pick the best ones.
The best
you know?
ones, yeah.
Right.
So it's a process, and it takes money to put out music to you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you. So you know, I guess I always, you know, I mean, I know this for a fact that like I've had some contact with like hip hop cats early on in earlier days of my life, and you know they say they go in the studio late night and make 4 or 5 songs, and so they have a lot of songs. So I would imagine you have a lot of songs. But how do you pick the best 12? I mean, what's that? You got 25 songs here. So how do you you know what do you do? I mean, how do you?
Well, sometimes it's up to the artist and the producer too. Because remember, when an artist record with a producer, the producer have the say.
Okay.
He also has a say because he's the one making
Making the music.
right.
Okay.
You know? So then if I come with my lyrics and he has his beats, you know, we match them and we see what blend good and what song good, and then we make a decision, you know,
Right.
what we're gonna put out. Because like how you told me producers too, I've worked with a variety besides Danny Dread also.
Okay.
Danny Dread was just the first.
Okay.
It's true, Danny Dread I met Tippy of
Okay.
High Grade.
Yes.
At that
Okay.
time
Yeah.
he was just starting, he was just learning his guitar.
Right.
Okay.
You know? And he was with Kenyatta, and I saw when I Grade first farm. I saw when the Zion first came out, when Desiree
Okay.
our first album.
Yes,
I was
yes.
there right there when the wildfire started.
Started, yes.
Okay.
Around 99, 2000, a serious wildfire started around here with the VI reggae scene.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
Midnight came back home and they started producing out a day label, ARL.
Right.
And then when you look, you start Batch come with Sound Vision. Then you see Saji come with Aya
Heights,
The
right.
Bubblers come with Yaba Part. You know, Junior P come with True Vibes.
Okay.
Like different labels popping up from artists. You
Yes,
know, and
yes,
music was
I.
just coming out left and right.
Okay.
So I record with all those labels what I just told you about.
Right.
Okay.
Most of
Okay.
them over the years. Because from Danny Dread, TP ended up putting out his first various named Weep Not.
Weep Not.
And I came out on that too. you know.
Okay.
And right now, at the current moment, I have 3 full-length albums and I'm on 13 compilation.
What?
Which is various artists with different producers.
Right, right.
That 13, 10 is out of the VI.
Uh-huh.
And the 3, like 2 is California and 1 Hawaii.
Okay.
Or 1 California and 2 Hawaii.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, man. Xkaliba is our guest tonight, man. This tune right here is Jealousy.
Yeah, I surprised with how much hits that guy on YouTube, man.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
so
because
you got a video for this?
No,
It's
but what
just-
happened is fans that take your song and sometimes put a backdrop like a picture,
Uh-huh.
and they will just like have it playing like a video like that.
Oh, really?
That's the
Okay.
song.
Okay.
But when I watch my name, like if I Google Xkaliba in YouTube,
Uh-huh.
Jealousy has the most hits.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like, people listen to that.
I gotta try
That
that.
doesn't show me that I have to sing it when I'm out there live.
Yeah.
because
Okay.
People like it.
Yeah.
So what was jealousy about? What
Jealousy
influence?
is just about how people hating you for simple things.
Okay.
You know, I'm saying in the chorus, jealousy, that is mankind enemy, that has destroy humanity.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense jealous a person.
Just
Because
we
whatever
work
that person
together.
have, you could have it also if you have the money to buy it.
Yeah.
Because most things always have a price, you know, or you could earn it in life if you put
Yeah,
in the
it
work.
works. That's
Yes.
right.
Correct?
Yes.
And it's not good to jealous people because and if a person pass away tomorrow, that same thing you were jealous in them for, it's not theirs no more. Whether it's a
Exactly.
car, whether it's a job,
Job,
whether
yeah,
it's the money,
exactly.
whether it's the house, they don't have no access to that. So everything is for a time.
Rastafari.
So we have to make the best of our time and do the best with our
Yes,
time.
yes,
The time is limited for certain people.
For sure.
So I advise people, whatever you like to do, if it's something positive, do as much as you can towards it frequently, weekly, monthly.
Right.
Don't let like time 6 months and so pass and you really do what you like
What
to
to do?
What
Yeah.
you like to do, you know?
Yes, sir.
Because a lot of people doing things what we don't like to do. So we have to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Xkaliba, we're gonna take a listen, man. So we'll be right back.
I try hide the truth and we identity. Them vex about we culture and we live it. Because of jealousy, then commit slavery. Invade Ethiopia, we mother country. Because jealousy, that of mankind. Enemy is like jealousy. And that a destroy humanity. Man a kill man, who over jealousy? Well, man a jealous man, who over salary? Well, man a jealous man, who over lady? Man a red eye man, who over jealousy? Man a jealous man when them get wealthy. Man a player 8 man, who over jealousy? From a man you are jealous, that a hypocrisy. From a man a jealous man, him a deal with folly. Because jealousy, that a mankind enemy is like jealousy, that a destroy humanity. I man say why jealous you? I man say why jealous me? For my man a jealous man, that mean he envy. For my man hate a man, him get angry. For my man a jealous man, him ungodly. Man a jealous man, who over vanity. Dead president, they think all money. To jealous a man, well that's not funny. Fire burn jealousy and support unity. Because jealousy, jealousy, that a mankind enemy, enemy. It's like jealousy, jealousy, what that destroy humanity, humanity. Life for the righteous and death for the wicked. See from a jealous man, judgment. Jealousy, jealousy, that a mankind enemy, enemy. Jealousy, jealousy, that a destroy humanity, humanity. I man say why jealous you? I man say why jealous me? Come a man a jealous man, that mean he envy. Come a man hate a man, he get angry. From a man a jealous man, him ungodly. Man a jealous man, who over vanity. Dead president, they think all money. To jealous a man, that's not funny. Fire burn jealousy and support unity. Because jealousy, jealousy, that a mankind enemy, enemy. Jealousy, jealousy, that a destroy humanity, humanity. Because of jealousy, them this is majesty. Never tell we about him in our black history. Because of jealousy, man a blaspheme me. I tell we about Jesus and Christianity. I try hide the truth and we identity. Them vex about we culture and we liberty. Because of jealousy, them commit slavery. Invade Ethiopia, we mother country. Because jealousy, jealousy, that a mankind enemy, enemy. It's like jealousy, jealousy, that a destroy humanity, humanity. Man a kill man, who over jealousy. Well man a jealous man, who over salary. Well man a jealous man, who over lady. Man a red eye man, who over jealousy. Man a jealous man when them get wealthy. Man a player hate man, who over jealousy. From a man you are jealous, that a hypocrisy. From a man a jealous man, him a deal with folly. Because jealousy, jealousy, that a mankind enemy, enemy. It's like jealousy, jealousy, that a destroy humanity, humanity. I man say why jealous you? I man say why jealous me? For my man. Hail to the queen of Iration, the mother of the nation. Special request to all empress of the earth. Original 9 fingers span in case again.
Xkaliba, what artists is that you haven't worked with that you would like to work with right now? Locally?
Locally?
Yeah.
Well, I don't tell Cherise King I want to do a combination.
Yes,
she have an incredible
for
voice.
sure.
Cherise, come back.
Right now she's in New York.
New York, yes.
I told her that the other day on Facebook. So I have to do something with she.
Right.
And then definitely my brethren Lava.
Yes.
Me and Lava come from the same neighborhood, which is Safaradi.
Safaradi, yes, I.
So enough stars come out of Raleigh.
Yes, I, for sure.
Enough.
For
I
sure.
even have a song like that that's not recorded yet.
Okay.
And I call in the names of them.
Yes, I.
Local. So But Lava and me, I was talking about it because he just brought it up to me like about 2 weeks ago too, and I tell him we were gonna do it for real.
Okay.
Like I tell you, with time you can't let too much
Just
things
think
with
go
time.
past, yes,
Yeah, and then too, Bus Pipe, Pressure Bus Pipe.
For sure.
Would love to do a song with him. I already told him that last year, and he said whenever.
Okay.
You know, so.
Yes, aye.
And then me and Van have done a song already. Van worked with me for Baptized in the Ghetto.
Okay.
The album, he did a song. Me and him have a song named Help the Poor.
Yes, aye.
So
Help the Poor?
Yeah, help the poor. It's a combination with me and him.
Yeah, I didn't get that one. I didn't see that one there. Yeah.
So that's I look forward to work with him again too.
All right.
But then too, I want to do a album named Xkaliba and I Drinks, and feature certain artists what people don't know about.
Right.
Some that they know and some that they don't know. So I
agree.
could give them a shine along with me, and they shine and I shine too.
Definitely.
You know, because we have a lot of talent here that people love.
Yeah, man. I tell people now, like the reggae scene, like it seems like man that come out of yard now, come to St. Croix to walk with we.
But that's what's going on.
You see there? See there? Yes, right.
You see what happened to right is like we there in 2014.
15. Yeah.
Right? 15, 5, 95, 85. So like 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 65, 75.
Yes, I.
In that era there, people was learning about reggae and Rastafari
yes.
from Jamaica. Now they're learning about reggae and Rastafari from here.
Yes, I.
St. Christ.
Yes, I.
Because when I travel California, I meet in and other parts in the world too. But I meet in other people who like they're highly influenced by what VI reggae is doing.
Yes.
And not just midnight. What everybody's
doing, yeah.
So how you feel? I mean, so and as you said that, right? Something flashed into my mind because I heard that sister said it too. Like she been up in New York, she been in California, she was hearing the sounds, the music was coming out of St. Croix. So when she come now, she had to come to this little rock.
Yeah.
You understand me? So my whole thing now is that I's a bingy man.
Yes, I.
You check? I lived in New York nearly 30 years.
Yes, I.
So any given Friday night, Saturday night, I could go Brooklyn and I could chant a psalm, I could sit down amongst my brethren them and just blaze fire. You understand me? So now I come forward to an island now where the elders came from yard.
Yes, I.
Come to St. Croix, set a groundation here for I.
Yes, I.
And today I is not using it.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yes, I.
So my whole thing is that I need to go up, step up our game to this next level because everybody's hearing reggae, Rasta coming out of the VI, but where is the groundation for that?
Yeah, we need more infrastructure.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Definitely a must. We need more infrastructure.
Yeah,
but they have the Bingy House thing been back and forth because of certain little
I understand
yeah,
that.
But it will come back again because I saw Tafari and show the other day, and I heard he said there's a next location.
Well, he has a next location, right?
But that house need to make use.
But my whole thing, that's why
I was there when them elders came.
How you mean?
You was there, Island
yes,
Center?
I leave
Man,
New York
I
and
love
come.
that vibes,
Bingy
man.
Time, Bingy
Bona
G's,
yeah, man.
Fire Lion, all them
The
other
Empress
ISIS.
from Bermuda.
Yes.
Man, she calm it too. So when
That
the
was
fire
a
started,
whole different, you know.
they gonna come back though because unity is strength and the strength is the power.
Yes.
And it's the younger generation or the people who willing to see change, just make the change.
Right.
Don't wait for it.
That's right.
Even if it's a small set, you don't need a lot of people to make change in the world.
Martin was one man, Gandhi was one man.
Yes.
You understand me?
So it's gonna happen eventually, but we need more infrastructure. We need a Bingy House, we need clubs and so.
Right.
Where the club every week you go, you see a VI reggae band.
And that's why I'm saying too,
VI reggae
like
DJ.
Like sometimes when we go up and like having the dub them, sometimes we can have a bingy, a real bingy session take place. You understand? And show the ones of the island that this is how Rastafari they live.
Yes,
you understand?
Yes,
cooking, we chanting,
yes,
we reasoning.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
half of them don't know the liberty of I, you know.
No.
They just see we, but they don't understand what we
I
deal
tell you,
with.
the physical, spiritual, mental thing.
You understand?
More than just the lax and the weed and the ice.
Yeah.
Is more thing behind
yes,
that.
Yes, I.
But time will tell, man.
Yeah, man.
Time will tell.
What is song you big Kimba?
This right here is
Empress of the Earth.
Empress of the Earth. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What influenced you for this one, Xkaliba?
Just the power of the woman, them, you know. Black woman is sweet being.
Yes,
My mother was a sweet woman, you know. she trod on to the next dimension
Yes,
3 years ago.
Rastafari, right?
So all praises to my mother, Angela Joycelyn Lionel.
Yes,
And I have met a couple beautiful empresses along the way. So I don't really sing too much love songs on my album, but
Right.
I try to feature them to speak about them and edutain them also. So
Right.
I did that song especially on that album. I did that song and the next one named Bling Bling for
Okay.
the females.
This is the first album you make, Xkaliba?
Well, what happened, it was the first official album.
Okay.
Because after that album, United States of Africa came out. But before Baptized in the Ghetto, I released a CD named For the People. 'Cause remember I told you, I recorded Baptized in the Ghetto with Danny Dredd in
With Danny Dredd.
2005.
Right.
But it didn't come out till 2007.
2007.
So within that 2 years span, because the VI reggae scene was growing, people were always coming to me and like, you don't have an album, like you want a CD?
Right.
So I was like, man, people are always asking me. So I just said, man, I gonna do something for the people.
Yes, sir.
And I realized I had other songs recorded with different producers that was not on Baptized in the Ghetto.
Okay.
And they were just like singles. So I said, you know what, let me combine these singles and see if I could get 10 of them together on one CD. And I went by Swain and told him about it, because I was networked with Swain
Right.
over the years.
Yes, sir.
And he put the 10 song on the CD, made a simple cover, and we named it For the People. And it went far out in the world.
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because I carry some to TP, and then TP started to sell it out of his store.
Okay.
But what happened is, when I was in 2007, when that CD came out, the one you playing, that CD came out in, I think, January of 2007.
Right.
4 months after that, in April, I was in Hawaii. Nobody saw that coming. I didn't see
See
that
that
coming.
coming, yes,
no
sir.
producers, nobody.
Rastafari.
Reggae Bubblers was done networking with Conscious Rhythm
Right,
in Hawaii.
right, yes.
And Reggae Bubblers, enough respect to that band too, Heba and Cheech. They always been putting out various artist CDs along with their beats with different artists from the VI.
Okay.
Okay.
Put out 5 of them like that.
Uh-huh.
And I have a song on all of the 5. And
They do a lot of touring too.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, they're putting in the work.
Yeah.
Because when you record, besides the song that's playing on the radio, if you don't tour, it's not everybody gonna hear it on the radio.
Yes,
So much
yes.
music are playing and so much music is limited.
Yeah.
And people have so much other options to listen music.
Listen to music,
You
yeah.
have to be touring so people could see you and know your music.
Right.
And in 2007, right, before there was Facebook, when I went Hawaii, the promoter set up a MySpace page for me.
Right.
Yes.
MySpace was popular back then.
Yes.
So, and that now, they had so much reggae artists had their page, even ones that passed away. I saw Tennessee have a page. I was like, Tennessee have a page? And he gone.
You gone, yes.
But then I also saw a group named the St. Christ Reggae Band. You hear what the band? You hear what the name?
Yes, the St. Christ Reggae Band.
They come from Brazil. And their lineup was just different songs from VI artists.
What?
So they had the name of the artist them they were singing.
Singing. Okay.
So then I saw my name along in the bunch. They had like Midnight, they had Desiree, they had Xkaliba, they had Manile, they had Batch, they had Junap, enough people. So then, out of curiosity, I just wanted to know what song they were singing for me over there.
Right.
So I sent them a message saying, what song are you singing? And they didn't tell me. They told me 2 things though. They told me the people over here love your music, and number 2, we have your 2 albums.
Hot.
So at the time when they told me that, I had Baptized in the Ghetto and For the People alone.
Okay.
So that showed
So
me
you-
that For the People was already
Already
in
did your
Brazil.
thing.
It's Brazil,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I was
Reached
like,
out
wow.
real far, yeah.
And then the man in Hawaii, they had really liked the album, so they re-released it as United States of Africa. They mixed and mastered it again, and then they
Yes.
added 2 songs that I recorded in Jamaica in Tough Gang Studios,
Uh-huh.
and made the 10-song album a 12-song. And we released it again.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
out of a thought, something became
Yeah, reality.
an idea, and then it just went to a bigger thing.
Everything around you is a thought before
Yeah.
it become manifest,
Yeah,
right?
so we don't play with your thoughts, people.
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
serious.
Make
it's
use of them.
serious.
Yeah, we're going to jump on to the next song here. This is Praises Unto the Father.
Yeah. This song here, when I read one of the reviews for the album, one of the man was saying that this song sound like Sabbatical style. He was telling me it would be a blessing for me and Sabbat to do a song too.
Right.
So I also want to do a song
And
with
with
Sabbath.
Sabbatical,
I'm going to
yes.
tell him that. I haven't told him yet, but he's my good brethren, so
Yes.
I'm going to work with him also, you know.
Hey. You and the 2 have done anything together?
No, but that's a good name too. That's my good brethren.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
I
sir.
respect the man work ethic, because he does a lot of work.
Yes.
He work out there.
Yeah.
For sure,
know?
for sure.
He ain't got a big break yet, but time will tell.
He's
you
a
know?
hard worker. He's a hard worker.
And the thing with Attitude too, he does that through Facebook, and you can see that he's out there.
He's out there, man.
He's out
Even
there.
before Facebook.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
When I told you my brother went Puerto Rico to drum with Zionist band, right? Zionist was here long before I knew Bunny Midnight. You know, the first reggae band I knew was Zionist band. You know?
Right.
Because the leader for Zionist band, who is Ibishi, respect to him also.
Yes, I.
Also
yes,
had
I.
an influence with me with Rastafari and
Okay.
reggae. Because when I seen this elder Rasta man coming to my father's house with locks in his beard and black car with ice roll and green and
Yes,
lion,
sir. Yes, sir.
and then he have a band. So what happened? My brother went Rico to drum with them. This is after Hugo 1990.
Right.
But while they were over there now and the VI thing was growing, in 2005, Batch linked up with Zionist. He and Attitude. And
Right.
that ended up becoming their touring band.
Okay.
I think they went Rico and did some shows with them first, and then after that they set up gigs abroad.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And when they went with Zionist in 2005, they toured from Florida all the way to California. They had a bus and they were going
Wow.
through making stuff. They were
Okay.
putting in that work.
Okay.
know?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, Xkaliba, is there any instruments you play?
Yes, I play keyboard.
You play the keyboards?
Yes, that as a youth, before I lost the finger, my father paid for me to learn piano classes from Archie Thomas. I don't know
Okay.
if you know the name.
I know the
But
name. Yeah.
I mentioned a name to some elders in West, big up Bigger and Shabazz and Bluff and them
Them
man.
man there, yes,
And when
sir.
I mentioned a name, they were like, Archie Thomas, that's a veteran in Fredericton, big veteran musician.
Yes.
So I felt so proud when they told me what all he done doing to know my father sent me to him.
Yes.
Because even when I remember going there, I remember he is who I really learned to read the notes from to play.
To play.
Okay.
You know, so
Okay.
I was playing keyboard. That was my main instrument. And then I had a band I used to be in with my god brothers. We used to call a band Crucial. And Hugo mash up the band because the band house was right behind my god brothers. And Hugo licking the roof and the instruments got
Band
messed
messed
up.
up,
But
okay.
in that band, I used to play bass, but on a keyboard guitar. You know
Okay.
the guitar
Yes,
shaped
yeah,
like a
a
keyboard?
keyboard,
yeah.
Yeah, like Bobby Brown type of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, man, I used to like that then, man.
Right,
I still
right.
got it, but it ain't working too good, but I'm planning to get a new one.
Okay.
And what happened too, since I lose the finger, I ease up from playing
Playing the
keyboard.
keyboard.
'Cause I wasn't getting like to free it up like how I want
to.
But I gone back into it, but not heavy.
Okay.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
But I plan to get into production and so in the future.
Yes, sir.
And I plan to come out on stage with a nice keyboard guitar and surprise the
They
crowd.
fall.
Because they ain't expecting that.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's always good to give the crowd something different.
Something
Yes.
different. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So if they see me come out and stay with a keyboard guitar tonight, they'll be like, what?
What's going on with that dude there? What's going on with that man there? You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
All right, so we gonna take a listen to this real quick, man. This is praises unto the Father, man. We'll be right back.
Jaja, Jaja, Rasta man a order. Man a give praises unto the Father. Jah is gonna make me unleash the lion. Jah is gonna make me Emperor Selassie. Jah is gonna make me unleash the lion. Yeah, yeah. Make a joyful noise unto God. Sing praises to his name. Jah Rastafari. I rejoice before him. Selassie. This one you call Jah is gonna make me unleash the lion. Jah is gonna make me Emperor Selassie. Jah is gonna make me unleash the lion. Yeah, yeah. It's like Jah is gonna make me unleash the lion. Jah is gonna make me Emperor Selassie. Jah is gonna make me unleash the lion. Yeah, yeah. It's like, well, I hear a sound over yonder. Lion is roaring pan the four corner. Jaja, Jaja, Rasta man a utter. Man a give praises unto the Father. Well, I hear a sound over yonder. Lion is roaring pan the four corner. Jaja, Jaja, Rasta man a utter. Man a give praises unto the Father. Conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah. Highly I Selassie, earth rightful ruler. Jah Rastafari, we light and we savior. Mr. Babylon, we not like a behavior. Never tell we about Selassie as if him a stranger. This and no baby where they born in a manger. Judgment day, I say you are in danger, Rastaman. A time to take over cause I hear a sound over yonder. Lion is roaring pan the four corner. Jaja, Jaja, Rastaman outer. Man I give praises unto the Father. Well I hear a sound over yonder. Lion is roaring pan the four corner. Jaja, Jaja, Rastaman outer. Man I give praises, praises unto the Father. Prophet, priest, king, Melchizedek. Now you bring the drum word, sound and power. Mr. Babylon, I say you is a liar. Judgment day you are go burn in a fire. When we burn the fire, shall I get brighter? Pope Paul feel the heat, he start conspire. Him catch heart attack and decide to retire. So I see you are the Messiah cause I hear a sound over yonder. Lion is roaring pan the four corner. Jaja, Jaja, Rastaman outer. Man I give praises unto the Father. Well I hear a sound over yonder. Lion is roaring pan the four corner. Jaja, Jaja, Rastaman outer. Man I give praises, praises unto the Father. All Rastaman, all freedom fighter. All Rastaman, that Selassie inspire. Righteousness I say Jaja admire. Do Jaja work and you are go get higher. To reach among Zion is the Rastaman desire. So Babylon system, you a vampire. So be a righteous man and don't be a sinner. A righteous man and you are the winner. Cause I hear a sound over yonder. Lion is roaring pan the four corner. Jaja, Jaja, Rastaman outer. Man I give praises unto the Father. Well I hear a sound over yonder. Lion is roaring pan the four corner. Jaja, Jaja, Rastaman outer. Man I give praises, praises unto the Father. Conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah. I Selassie earth rightful.
All right, we back, man. Xkaliba's in the house, man.
Live and direct.
Live and direct. There he is right there, man. Bless up to Xkaliba for coming in tonight. Yeah, we're going to jump on to another song here. One of the songs that is like my favorite song here.
Which one is that now?
This is the one right here, man. This is the one right here. This is my favorite song right here.
Oh God, yeah. This song, yeah. This is the one I tell you how smoke drumming.
Okay.
Big up Conscious Rhythms again.
One of Jamaica's most influential
I think
drummers.
China Smith is on the guitar too.
Junior Smith?
China Smith.
China Smith.
Which is the veteran we play on Knock Peter Tosh album.
Yes.
Okay.
Because what happened is Conscious Rhythms is three brothers, Raswell, Logan, and Cody. But them man, they just go Jamaica and network.
Okay.
Check. They just go and get beats and go in Tough Gang studio. You know, I never went Jamaica before, and when the God of the Remnant CD, when this came out, and I had the opportunity to go for the first time, it was a big blessing for me because I ended up recording 3 songs in Tough Gang studio.
Yes,
and up to now, them songs is not out. That's what I told you with the song could record today, but that don't mean it will come out tomorrow.
Right.
Oh, really? Okay.
Right.
So when you going to drop those, man?
Well, like I told you, the artist always got to network with the producer.
Producers.
Okay, man. Go ahead and drop those,
It's gonna come, man. Everything is time, you know?
Yes,
Yes,
right.
sir. So how long ago was this now?
This last 2008.
Okay, that's a while back.
Yeah,
Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12,
6,
13, 14, 15. About
7 years
back.
now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but eventually, you see what happened? The guy who was helping doing those beats too was Andrew Basie. He ended up coming here too because the VI Reggae vibe was growing, and he networked with Midnight. He did the King's Bell CD.
Okay.
Yeah, and so me and him, we already talked about doing more project as far as a whole full-length album.
Yes,
So time, you know.
Okay.
And networking is with the time is place, so not time and place.
This, yes.
So when if the two powers in the same place,
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, man. So this is on another album here. This is on Gather
The Remnant. That's
Remnant,
the CD
yeah.
I told you that I went to Jamaica to do the CD release for.
Okay.
That's a double CD.
Oh, okay.
There's so much artists on that. Remember, there's artists from Hawaii, artists
Okay.
from California, artists from Jamaica, and artists from the VI.
Okay.
Alright.
The artist from the VI who made that CD was Xkaliba, Aiba, Midnight, Aikaba, and Nayora.
Okay.
Yeah. But when I went Jamaica, only me and Nayora and Aiba was there from the VI.
For VI, okay.
So what is it like, man? You know, when you go to Jamaica and you go to Tough Gun Studios, man. I mean, I'm sure that must be like just the ultimate
I
experience, yeah.
telling you, man, it's like you feel Bob Marley presence in the room.
In the room,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, because when I see the room with the instruments there, like it take you back to pictures and video and
What you
footage
see
that
before.
him.
Yes, I.
You're like, wow, you're actually in the man page. Because before I went to, I used to always say like, if I go Jamaica, I have to go to the Bob Marley Museum. Have to go.
Right.
But I didn't end up going to the museum. I ended up going to the
Studio.
which was more
Powerful,
powerful. I ended up
yes.
doing what I like to do,
Yes.
which is record and just feel the presence of the
Right.
vibe. So I give thanks for Conscious Rhythm and for Rastafari and for faith, hard work, and endurance for making that happen. you know?
Right.
And
Yes,
I look
I.
forward to go to Jamaica again because the people that really support my vibes to the show in Papine and to the one in Blue Mountain.
Uh-huh.
They are loving the vibes.
Okay.
It even surprised me to know that people just come out in the mountain to support shows.
How you mean,
Yeah.
man? Well, it's not Jamaica is one. Yeah, it's one place. We never seen nothing like this happen. You know, that man just come out in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Just go up, a man run up the lamppost, or literally run up the lamppost, hook your wire up, and the sound system start to blaze. Party in session.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
we had no place on earth dress.
where we perform in Papine, the first show, they had a stage by the side of a road, wrong a corner. Because Blue Mountain is high.
Yes, I.
And when you're coming down, you're going round and
Round
round
and
and
round,
round and
right.
round and round. But when you reach to the bottom, to that last corner to come out,
Right.
once you bang the corner, you enter into Kingston.
Yes, I.
So going around that corner is a road Papine. And around that corner, they have a stage on one side, and across the next side of the road is like maybe about 8-10 booths. All those booths is vendors.
Yes.
Man selling African shirts.
Shirts.
Next person selling drinks. Next person selling like food.
Yeah, man.
It's like wow, like I like how they make things happen in Jamaica. They just
Jamaica-
use little
little
things,
things to
happen.
make it happen.
You know?
Simple, very
Yeah.
simple, you know. Yes.
All right, so we're gonna listen to this real quick.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
So don't be a fool, don't be a dummy. Instead of buy dime back, you could plant plenty. The marijuana tree would make you wealthy. The marijuana tree is very healthy. Marijuana worldwide in every country. So plant up the herb and burn freely. This a one you call plant the herb that you smoke. Ganja man, you don't take it for no joke. This a one you call plant the herb that you smoke. Rasta man, you don't take it for no joke. This a one you call plant the herb that you smoke. Ganja man, you don't take it for no joke. This a one you call plant the herb that you smoke. Rasta man, you don't take it for no joke if you can't plant herb. So yes, it is a crime if you sit down and loaf. So you are waste time. Marijuana was created to save mankind. Marijuana have to burn. Cigarette must resign. So pray for the rain, pray for the sunshine. Trot to the valley, the mountain you climb. When you plant herb, great food you will dine. The crack and cocaine, we are left that behind. This a one you call plant the herb that you smoke. Ganja man, you don't take it for no joke. This a one you call plant the herb that you smoke. Rasta man, don't take it for no joke. This a one you call plant the herb that you smoke. Ganja man, you don't take it for no joke. This a one you call plant the herb that you smoke. Rasta man, don't take it for no joke. The cannabis make me feel irate. The cannabis, I be a bunny daily. Marijuana was created by the Almighty. Cannabis without partiality. The cannabis is a herb and a tree. So Babylon, when you gonna set it free? Marijuana was created for you and me. Cannabis sativa come to save humanity. This a one you call plant the herb that you smoke. Ganja man, you don't take it for no joke. This a one you call plant the herb that you smoke. Rasta man, you don't take it for no joke. This a one you call cigarette coulda never get me high. Black a mile, them thing no move me. Crack cocaine, I no deal with that. I don't want that in my body. Can't wait until 3 months season to read my batch. All I hope is police and robber man them now watch. So I man can ball up. I put it in my mouth and put it in my mouth. I just ball up. Whether east, west, north or south. Marijuana, conscious vibes, conscious rhythms, conscious.
Yes, I. Xkaliba in the studio, live and direct.
All the man will smoke marijuana. Why buy herb when you can plant?
Yeah, this is the It's Your Perspective talk show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today is Wednesday, man. It's about 9:06 p.m. Xkaliba's in the studio, man. He's in deep meditation right now. But this is David, a.k.a. Kimber, a.k.a. Christian alongside.
Bingy Soup.
Yeah, man, we just blazing it up tonight, man. We got Xkaliba in the studio. Yeah, he's ready. There he is right there. There he is right there, man. We're back. We're just listening to this, my favorite song. Favorite.
Coming to the agriculture fair.
Huh?
Man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I might have to add this song to my list because I'm going to be performing on the Monday when they have the reggae. You know, usually every year when they do the ag fair, the last day they save the reggae.
Yes.
I wish they would have like a tent, like in the field.
Right.
So that you could have reggae Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but they always do it on the last day.
Okay.
But give thanks to them still for doing it. Cause I've performed there about 4 or 5 times already.
Okay.
With different bands, and this year I'll be performing with Fire Train.
The Fire
So
Train.
pick up Catalyst and see you all there. February 16,
that's right.
Monday, Agriculture Fair, St. Croix, original 9 Fingers.
Yes, I.
I'm gonna do the song especially for you all.
Okay.
Right. Because you see when you ask me about writing songs, like the process.
Yes.
This song is a counteraction of one of my own songs.
Okay.
One time the vibes hit me. I think the vibes came from midnight. Because when I heard Jubilee as Zion album, the album was serious. Just like how Unpolished is a serious album. When I say serious, it's like it's solid, it's hardcore music.
Yes.
It's like if you didn't know who that group was and you hear that album, you would say, yeah, I like that.
I like that, yes.
So, and also he was singing about serious topics. So when I heard what he was saying on that album, I was like, man, I got to really get serious with the lyrics too.
Okay.
So then I did a song. The vibes came for me for the song named "Plant the Food That You Eat," so you won't get defeat.
Yes, I.
You know.
Yes, I.
And I started with that, but look at the hook came first, so I put that down. And then I came and did maybe one verse, and then I rested. But then after a while, the inspiration come and say, counteract it, plant the herb that you smoke.
Yes,
Don't take it
I.
for a
Yes,
joke. And then I end up recording that one before plant the food.
Okay.
Plant the herb, plant the food record too, I recorded it with Bubblers. Because sometime when I go to do like the Black Star liner, we don't just do one song and that's it. Sometimes I do like 3 songs.
Okay.
And so that they could have also extra
songs. Right.
And that was one of the extra songs I did too. So that could come out, you never know, in the future.
Okay.
Or I might just remix it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, I.
But I'm gonna do it in the ag fair for you, Walk. I've been thinking if to put it in a lineup.
So who else is going to be performing there?
I don't know who else yet, but I just know. Cause I recently just got the call Monday.
Okay.
Usually when I perform there with Fire Train or whatever band, it's usually between 3 to 4 VI artists.
Okay.
You know, but I haven't heard yet. I didn't really ask yet. I was just kind of like, wow, yeah.
I'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I wasn't there last year. Last year was Bubblers, but I think I was there the year before with Fire Train.
Okay.
And I was there another year before.
Okay.
I've done it about 5-6 times.
We should see if we can do a thing, you know?
Yeah, that's the Monday.
Hands are tied up, Kimber.
Yeah, we should see if we can do a thing, man. Anyway, man, we're going to go on to this next song here, man. It's on the same album. It's called Hush.
Yeah. See, this is counteraction again. This song was out first. Hush Your Mouth. The inspiration came. I did this in 2008. No, I did it 2008. It came out on this CD. Gather the Remnant. But then, when I went when I did the first tour, right, with Reggae Bubblers, I did 4 shows in Hawaii.
Okay.
3 on the Big Island.
Right.
And 1 on Maui. Because before I went Hawaii, I always thought Hawaii was one place.
Right.
When I reached there, I found out it's 7 islands.
7 islands, yeah.
So I was on the main one. We did 3 shows on the main one, the Big Island with Kona, and then we went on a plane and fly over and do 1 in Maui. So then I did all of that in 2 weeks.
Okay.
But then the most I had done inspired me to tell them, man, don't send me back St. Croix after that. Send me California. So I could link with Danny Dredd, who is up there to do our next album.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so said, so done. Careful where you ask for it, just like get it. So I went California and I stayed for 7 months.
Okay.
Because while I was recording that album, I was checking the scene. I ended up performing 4 shows up there.
Right.
I ended up going to major festivals like Reggae on the River, like Sierra Nevada. And there was enough respect when I went to the festival.
Yes,
they were treating me like I was on the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
I there in backstage watching. I just watched Juna Kelliga interview, and I went and tell a man named Daniel, because Daniel play a big role in the VI reggae scene.
Right.
He's a white man from out California side.
Okay.
And he's who responsible for the website named www.vireggae.com. If If you're watching this and you've never been on that, log on www.vireggae.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also www.viroots.com.
Yes.
Which
I know
was
what
put out by
Root.
Tippy.
Tippy, yeah, I know
But
Tippy
before
did it.
Tippy put out that, Daniel, who saw what's going on here,
Okay.
let me show you something with that, right? What happened, Daniel originally had it, www.ireggae.com, which was promoting reggae on a whole.
Okay.
So every month on his site, he would have a part named Top 10 Albums. Not by sale, just what's out, and he's recommending this is what you should have.
Yes.
Okay.
So when the VI reggae was rising, and the wildfire, around 205, and the top 10 now starting to get like 6-7 albums from VI.
Wow.
Like we
really?
dominating the top 10, we losing so much music.
Yes.
And it's so good that he putting it on the top 10 more than the others.
Others, yes.
So then he realized our music gravitating so much that he decided to give us VI
Reggae.com.
He just put a V in front of his thing.
Okay.
And made a seperate site. So if you don't know about that, you're gonna like that when you log it on.
Okay,
yeah.
The only thing with it is that it's not like up to date.
Okay.
When he first started doing it, he
He
used to
was
have it up to date.
update,
But over
okay.
time now, he hasn't been up to date in it too much. But when you
Okay.
go on that, he has all the artists, them name, he has sort of
Yeah, I've been on that.
tour.
Yeah, I think I've been on that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I've been on
Okay.
that.
So
yeah.
I saw him backstage to VI Reggae, to Sierra Nevada, and I told him, yo, I just saw Junior Kelly doing an interview in a room. He told me go back to the room and tell him you want an interview. I said, yeah. And then I went back and I told them, and they hook up the camera like how you guys that turn on the mic and start interviewing me about VI Reggae and about Xkaliba.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
See
Okay.
there?
But that same year too, VI Reggae was on the show, but not me.
Okay.
I Grade was there performing with Mother Nile,
Right.
Lava, Abja, and Ayora. That were
Okay.
all of them first time
Yes.
performing to that festival, backed by I Grade. And they had people trying to get me on stage so bad. Every day they had people trying to get me to perform.
Nice,
But it was a wonderful experience. And one of the best festivals I ever been to too.
Right.
'Cause they have a small stage and a big stage.
Okay.
So you could choose
Which
whichever
one you
one you
want
want
to
to
go?
go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And so what I was telling you with this song now, when after I stayed in California for 7 months, when I came back, they had an incident went down in Frederickstead by the fish market with police, and the people in must be there, you know. And
Yes.
the fish market is a place that besides the fishermen them being there, a lot of music activities that
Yeah, they
take
take
part there
place,
over
yes,
the years.
for sure.
Bands have played there, Midnight Band, Black Star Band, Reggae Bubblers Band. Different bands have played there over the years,
Yes,
and DJs
yes.
would come, set up the system,
Yeah.
play music, allow chanters to come and perform. You know, Death Row had this thing that going at time. Right now, I see DJ Mav coming there lately. Before TP was even doing dub in the Rainforest, he did a few dub in the fish market.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what was on the YouTube first.
Yes. Yeah.
Dub
I've
in the
seen-
fish,
fish
market.
market, yeah.
You could have
Seen-
typed in that any day, dub in
Yeah.
the fish market, and you'd see a good bit of them.
Okay.
Loot
Yeah.
and Fire and all is performing at dub in the fish market.
Wow.
He
Yeah.
was loving the vibes.
Yeah.
So when the incident went down with the police them and so after a while when I start coming there, I start seeing a heap of them sitting down. The police sitting down under the market and nobody else sitting there. It's like they take over
They
the market.
take over the
now.
market, yes, yes.
So I counteract my song, which was what's that one? Babylon, hush your mouth and stop talk. I counteract that song, because that song named Hush Your Mouth. So I counteract it and made a song named Fish Market Anthem. Saying Babylon, hush your mouth and stop talk. You are talk about move from fish market now.
No.
I say nobody run, nobody listen, nobody frighten, nobody
Now
cow.
move.
You know, so
Yes,
it
I-
was based on a true story, and the lyrics I was saying people could have related
Relate
to.
to it,
Yeah, I
yes,
love it.
I, yes, I.
Now over the years, anytime I come and sing it, people around there, I was respond to it.
Right.
They know
No,
it was
no,
a
what
true
go
story.
story, yes,
Yeah,
I.
I didn't get that one. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
So-
singing it live too on YouTube. If you just type in Dub in the
Okay.
Fish Market,
Okay.
there's a scene with me performing it there while TP's there.
Okay.
Right, right.
Okay.
I didn't know they used to have dub in the fish market.
That's what I'm telling you. Before the rain
Yes.
was the fish, market.
okay.
Yeah, I've seen some videos of like Midnight and those guys. Vern is there,
I'm
and
telling you, Luton Fire.
Yeah.
When he came and did his show in Jam Time, he ended
Right.
up doing a dub in the fish market after that too.
Okay.
And he had loving the vibes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna jump on here to Rhythm King, Reggae King.
Yeah, I love this song. This song, Bob Marley is the influence behind this song.
Okay.
Strong.
Strong.
Okay, if you listen to this song carefully, everything I'm saying is the name of Bob Marley's song.
Okay.
About 90% of the song.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick listen. We'll be right back.
Respect to the world reggae king and Mr. Bob Marley. That how we talking. I man say respect to the world reggae king and Mr. Bob Marley. That how we talking. I man say wake up and live one misty morning. Well look out at the window and no sun is shining. Say smoke for your kaya, easy skunking. Say go on down the road go to a cool running. They got so much things to say, but yet they're running away. They're running from the roots rock reggae. They got so much things to say, but yet they're running away. That's why the heathen have to cry to me. I man say respect to the world reggae king. And Mr. Bob Marley, that how we talking. Respect to the world reggae king. And Mr. Bob Marley, that how we talking. Now to the Rasta man live up and him say Africa unite. The crazy ballet, them ambush in the night. To them mix up, and them a go and steer it up. Forever loving Jah, so we get up, stand up. Who feels it, knows it, people get ready. We waiting in vain to rig the rainbow country. Catch you we shot the sheriff, but never shoot no deputy. I know me a talk about Bob Marley. Respect to the world reggae king. Mr. Bob Marley, that how we talking. I man say respect to the world reggae king. Mr. Bob Marley, that how we talking. Bob Marley was a man who keep on moving. He sing about the burning and the looting. He sing about Babylon and them system. He sing about the fussing and the fighting. Bob Marley was a man who whistle a CIA. He always sing the truth. He didn't sing no liar. Although them say him gone, although them say him die. Well, brothers, don't worry, I know man no cry. And say respect to the world reggae king. Mr. Bob Marley, that how we talking. I man say respect to the world reggae king. Mr. Bob Marley, that how we talking. Wake up and live one misty morning. Look out at the window and no sun is shining. Say smoke for your kaya, easy skunking. We're going down the road, go to a cool running. They got so much things to say, but yet they're running away. They're running from the roots rock reggae. They got so much things to say, but yet they're running away. That's why the heathen have to cry to me. Say respect to the world reggae king. Mr. Bob Marley, that how we talking. Respect to the world reggae king. Mr. Bob Marley, that how we talking. Now to the Rasta man live up and him say Africa unite. The crazy ballad, them ambush in the night. To them mix up, and them a go and steer it up. Forever loving Jah, so we get up, stand up. Who feels it, knows it, people get ready. We waiting in vain to reach the rainbow country. That you is shot the sheriff, but never shoot no deputy. I know me a talk about Bob Marley. Respect to the world reggae king. Mr. Bob Marley, that how we talking. Say respect to the world reggae king. Mr. Bob Marley, that how we talking.
All right. We are back. It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, man. Today is Wednesday, January 28, 2014, about 8:20. Xkaliba.
9:20.
9:20. I'm sorry, 9:20. 9:20. Wednesday. Yeah, man, we're back. Xkaliba's in the studio, man. Yeah, so it's about 9:20, man. We're just gonna do maybe another 10 minutes, and just just let everybody know maybe where you're performing at, how they can link up with you through your social media, anything else that maybe you want to share that we haven't talked about, we haven't touched on.
Well, I have these two CDs I put out recently.
Okay.
This is Xkaliba. Put it up close to the camera.
Yeah, that's it right there, man.
Yeah, this is me recorded live, like a live mixtape with Highly One sounds. They're
Okay.
available at Rhythms.
Yeah.
Christian
Actually,
Stan.
I wonder if, because I have a CD that you gave me, and this is track 1. It doesn't have names, it just says track 1 through 11.
Yeah, that's it.
This is one of them, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's live. It's like how rappers just go in the booth and different beats showing
Go
after
join
them, they just
them.
freestyling.
Freestyling, yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
But I'm like that, and like Highly One is just loose and dub, left and right. So I'm just dropping old and new, cause I don't know what he's coming with.
Right,
Okay.
right.
So once he come with the dub and I hear it and I got the vibe, I just drop the lyrics on it.
Okay.
And it's powerful because since I've put it on Facebook now, social network, I got my fans in Hawaii saying, yo, send some. Then I got people in Brazil saying, yo, send
Send
some.
some. Okay.
So I know I'm preparing the boxes to send them.
Okay. Okay.
Anything, any new thing coming out recently, soon?
Yeah, also last year, between October and November, I went California and linked up with my older brother Pulse, because he's out there drumming and also working with Ras Biblical, a Trinity Farm studio.
Okay.
Yeah, in Grass Valley, California, and they're putting out some powerful music.
Yes, sir.
Biblical is a powerful artist, putting out good reggae music.
Okay.
You know, and they gave me the opportunity to record an album, so I recorded about 12, 14 tracks.
Okay.
That's in the process of mix and mastering right now.
So you and Pulse made any tracks together? Or
Yes.
He just playing the instruments. He's singing along with
He
you too.
drum on all the tracks.
Okay.
But we also did a combination for the first time.
Okay.
A song named Avatar. I'm so vexed I didn't bring a copy for you.
Right.
Next
It's called what?
time.
It's
Avatar.
Avatar.
Okay.
He's saying Haile Selassie is my avatar.
Avatar.
Right.
You know? Because Haile Selassie was a great man in Black history, you know?
Yes, sir.
And they don't acknowledge, you know? Every Black History Month, there's Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. but
Yes.
them guys were good guys, but they were also killed by the gun.
Gun.
No gun killed Selassie. So there's a reason for that.
That's right.
And Selassie was in war where Martin Luther King and Malcolm X was not.
Man
Where
stand up on the
bombs-
bomb rasta.
Exactly.
You
And not a
understand?
bullet touched the man.
stand up, the King of Kings stand up on
The
the
man
bomb.
is in a convertible
Okay.
with John F. Kennedy
You
in
understand?
1963 in Washington, D.C. Going through Washington, D.C. People on the side of the road with ice gold and green flag waving.
Yes, sir.
You talk in 1963 when black people...
Was in bondage in America.
Yeah, you can't even walk the street safe in America. And here's the emperor coming through.
I know that was the only funeral His Majesty went to, you know. Only head of state funeral His Majesty went to was John F. Kennedy funeral, you know.
Because that picture I'm talking about, I have that picture in my house with him in the convertible.
Yes, sir.
50 days after that, they killed Kennedy.
But you know,
When Selassie leave,
it was
and
it
put
was
his face on the 50 cent
50
coin.
coin. You understand? Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
mysterious.
It's crucial. It's crucial.
And I was read something recently saying Selassie was telling him at that time something to do to end something with the internal revenue. What America dealing with.
Dealing with,
He
right.
was setting him, giving him the information to deal with that.
Right.
You know? So you have to acknowledge the king of
Yeah,
kings,
man.
you know?
Every
Christ in a
time.
kingly
Character.
you know?
Yes, sir. Non-partial. The Holy Spirit come
And
forward.
like I
the
told you,
comforter.
Ras is in the brain for
Yes,
everybody.
sir. Yes, sir.
You know? So
Yeah, this
man.
is this track 2 here.
yeah, put it on, look out for that. So upcoming shows too. February 16, we're gonna be in the Ag Fair with Fire Train.
Right.
March 28, I might be in the same Ag Fair again, the EWF. I'm also a member, local number 5.
Right.
Right now, Prophet Julian is the president for the second year.
Okay.
We got all the members same way, you know. So they have been putting couple agriculture gatherings last year, and we
Yes.
call it agriculture.
Right.
Agriculture.
Culture. Yes, sir.
And we feature artists and vendors and activities. So March 28th gonna be the first one for this year.
For this year.
I'll be on the car also. I might have a show in Puerto Rico, but the date ain't official yet.
Okay.
In April, so I won't. But that's supposed to be tribute to I Bendigo. That's Butch Richards, who was also a member in Zionist band.
Okay.
He was the
Okay.
guitarist.
Uh-huh.
When I told you Batch and Attitude
Yes,
was
sir.
touring,
Yes, sir.
Bishi was on the bass, pulling the bass, and Bendigo was on the guitar, also keyboard.
Okay.
While my brother was on the drum, but
Right.
he passed away maybe about maybe 3-4 years now, something like that. So he did so much work with different artists locally here in California and Rico that they want to do something
For him, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That might be in April, but I don't have the date yet.
Okay.
And also in April, I'm going to be on the spring break going on in Frederickstead. They did it last year for the first time.
Yes, for the first time.
Network promotion.
Yes,
Network
yes.
sound network promotion, which is like a give back thing. The artists and the bands perform.
For free, right?
Yeah, you know. So last year I performed along with Pressure, along with Lava, along with Revolution. One day there's be reggae and the next day Calypso.
Okay.
So the April 18th gonna be the reggae. I'm gonna perform that day.
Okay.
So look out for those upcoming events.
All right, Xkaliba. Thank you again for blessing us with your time and to coming in the studio and telling us about your work that you've been doing. Just continue doing what you're doing, brother. Just keep on blazing those tracks, and make sure it's your perspective is always on the ticket to receive.
Well, I also do poetry too, you know.
Hot,
a lot of
hot.
people know me for doing the music.
Right.
But I'm also a poet.
All right.
I'm planning to take that poet thing on the next level. I want these people around here get serious.
Yes.
Just like how we need an annual VI Reggae Festival. A year is not supposed to pass without a VI festival.
Yeah.
Up to today, a man on a bus telling me, "Oh, a woman says she's going to do it next year, March. You want to be on it?" He's like, "Of course."
Right,
It
right.
need to be annual.
Yeah.
But we need an annual poetry slam too.
Yes.
They get places, poetry slam is every month.
Right,
You can't even
right.
get one a year. St. Thomas, they got this thing going on. So I want to do some poem for you before I go too.
Bless the
If you don't
mic,
mind,
Xkaliba.
First one I'm gonna do was one just inspired by my brethren Seago. A couple days before he passed, like 2 days before the funeral.
Right.
It's like he talked to me in spirit and tell me, "Xkaliba, you have to tell the people this."
Okay.
you know? And
Yes,
I'm like,
I-
this one name, Eat Without Money. Seago always defend Rastafari and he always defend farming.
Yes.
Nothing the man defend. Condolences to your family once again.
Right.
So, can you eat without money? Can you eat without money? If your answer is no, that's not funny. Everyday animals eat without money. Everyday insects eat without money. Birds in the sky eat without money. Fish in the ocean eat without money. But mankind, them a move like dummy. In a concrete jungle, no garden is plenty. If the food on the shelf in the shop them empty, how you gonna feed yourself or feed your family? So can you eat without money? Can you eat without money? If your answer is no, that's not funny. That's the first one. Cause at the end of each poem, it says Sealer. I'm gonna do them quick because I know we don't have much time. Powers of water. Cause enough man sing about fire. Capleton is the king of fire, big respect to him. But why nobody now sing about water? Earth, wind, fire, them are the elements. I did a song named Powers of Water, it's on the CD I did with Danny Dredd in California that's not out yet. So in poetry, powers of water, powers of water. Mankind should study the powers of water. Before Jah make man, Jah make water. Man can't survive without drinking water. Animals can't survive without drinking water. The plants can't grow without drinking water. When your eyes shed tears, your eyes shed water. And when your body starts sweat, your body leak water. When rain start fall, Jah send water. Well, Noah get flood out from a thing called water. The powers of water. The powers of water. Mankind should study the powers of water. Hurricane Katrina destroyed them with water. When most places flood, a big, big disaster. The sperm and the egg make life in a water. H2O in the human structure. Energy, good and bad, two of them in a water. Positive and negative shape shift in a water. The fish and the islands live in a water. Titanic gets sink from a thing called water. See that? And I'm going to do one more because that poem where you do in the beginning of the show, I love that poem, man. I don't know where you get it from, if it's your original, but I love it. I like how you do it. And it always reminds me of a song I also did for the album with Danny Dredd also that's not out. I also do it in poetry. I want to say big respect to Lex, Greg, and Anita because they used to have a club in Frederickstead years back named Culture Lounge.
I hear about that.
Man, it's from that I discovered I could do the poet thing, you know.
We hear about that. We hear
Because they used to do a thing named Poetic Vibe or something, like after a while, and I started going to it and I watched other people do it, and I saw like they were reading off a paper and fumbling, and I have lyrics in my head all the time, so I just took the mic and started speaking. And I'm more comfortable with doing it, because I don't have to worry about the DJ messing up or the musician messing up. I just have to stay focused with my lyrics. So that poem
It's
you
like
do,
freestyling, man.
they remind me of this one named Flesh is a Vehicle. Your flesh is a vehicle. It carries your spiritual. Everything around you is energy and matter. Everything you see was created by Jaja. The universe big, the universe scatter, created by God, created by the Master. Life is a journey. You are the rider. Jah in control. He is the provider. All praises to Jah. Big up the Messiah. The joy of life lift me higher and higher. Your flesh is a vehicle. Your flesh is a vehicle. It carries your spiritual. Everybody has needs, wants, and goal. Beyond your skin, you find your soul. Life is rich. What more than gold? Life beyond death has never been told. Well, death is not young, and death is not old. They put you in a coffin, they put you in a hole. Them can't kill the spirit, because Jah is in control, Jah is in the Bible, and Jah is in the scroll. Your flesh is a vehicle. Your flesh is a vehicle. It carries your spiritual. Your spiritual, it is invisible. Your spiritual, it is not physical. Your spiritual, it is incredible. For your spiritual, you are responsible. Your spiritual, it is so wonderful. Your spiritual, it is very powerful. Respect your spiritual and go live humble, because your flesh, your skin, that is your temple. Your flesh is a vehicle. Your flesh is a vehicle. It carries your spiritual on a journey called life. Sila. Yes, I. Sila Karamawe.
That's it right there, man. Xkaliba.
Yes.
Live
So
and
for
direct.
those who don't know, we could do a poem.
Yes, sir.
And also, like I told you, Culture Lounge is what got me into it first.
Right.
I've been doing it the last 2 years in a next place in Frederickstead. I've been doing it lately now, named Easy Kana Bar. Big up Sonia, right across from Mali Kana when you enter in Frederickstead.
Oh, right. That's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she and Priest Julian for the EWF,
Uh-huh.
they were doing it like I think the first week in every month. They haven't done one for this year, but they were doing it a lot last year.
Okay.
And it was nice because different poets were coming in and getting a chance to express.
Yes.
You see, when you have outlets providing things, you will see more things come out.
Definitely.
But when
Yes.
there's no outlet, you don't see it.
See it, yes. I guess
That's why every
suppressed.
time when you see a dub in the fish market or rainforest, sometimes you might hear an artist or see an artist that you didn't know he could have
Sing, yes.
Or you hear that man sing, you be like, what? That man sound good, yeah.
Yes, I.
Because
yes,
you get an outlet or the time to shine. So I
For
give
sure.
thanks for your perspective, for giving me the outlet and my time to shine today.
Yes,
'Cause
sir.
all of us are children of the light, just like Ra, the first 2 letters in Rastafari,
Mm-hmm.
is Ra again, which is the light, you know, and we can't live without the sun, which is again light.
Light.
And the same way how that sun shine in the sky, there's a bright light in all of us that could shine so.
That's right.
You know, and the same way how that sun is hot, there's a heat in us that we need to tap into. It's really energy beyond heat, you know.
Right, right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Xkaliba is our guest tonight, man. We're going to and leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that for right now. Definitely want to give a shout out to Xkaliba for coming in the studio tonight and spending some time with us. Part of the family now, and you know, when you got something good, positive, again, just link us up, and you know, we'll definitely get you on the show, man.
Yeah, I will always keep you up to date with what's going on, because I'm always promoting VI Reggae. Besides myself, I promote the other artists, any other various, like how I told you, I'm on 13 compilation.
Right.
Yes.
Whenever they come out, you know, I promote it because it's not me alone on the CD.
TD,
Yeah.
right, right.
So there's one right now, TP just finished mix and master. the same people who did this one, they're doing a next one like that again.
Okay.
But not naming it the Remnant.
Okay.
They have a different name for it. What's the name for that? What's the name? I had the name right along somewhere. They have a different name for it, but that's gonna come. And then Be Still and Know. Look out for Be Still and Know to Conscious Rhythm, probably coming out anytime this year.
Okay.
You know, PP just finished the mix and mastering.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
I record my song for that since 2015, since 2013. I went to California to do that.
Right.
Okay.
And last year I went to do an album with my brother.
Okay.
Okay.
And I also did a combination with Biblical, so look out for that. And I also did a combination with Duchesne, upcoming singer and artist out of St. Croix, out of Princess Side.
Okay.
So look
Okay.
out for that.
Okay.
And I'm also getting ready to release a live CD with me backed by Harry Mo and the All-Star Band. Because last year I brought out the 2 mix,
Right.
which is with Highly One.
Uh-huh.
But I'm getting ready for between now and summer to loose a live with me backed by Harry Mo Band. That
Harry
is-
Mo.
Oh, okay.
Harry Mo Band.
Yes.
You seen his interview?
Yeah, I love the interview. It was wonderful. And he has a good album out. And he has been doing good work
Yeah,
over the
man,
years.
for
you know?
sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
And
Yeah.
his band did a good job for me because what happened is K&B, they used to feature a different reggae,
And
reggae
K&B.
artist every Sunday.
Yes, yes.
So one time he told me, because the woman who was running it at the time, she always support my music too. And he told me that one of the days could be mine.
Okay.
So I rehearsed with them, and the same day that they did the Dub in the Rainforest 6 that came out on DVD,
Uh-huh.
I performed in K&B with Harry Mo and the band.
Okay.
And then later on the night I went to the Dub and ended up coming out on that DVD too.
Yes,
Okay.
So I
I,
give thanks for Jah and all the blessings, you know.
for sure.
Yeah,
for
man.
So look
Yeah.
out for
I
that
like, I
live.
like Harry Mo, man. I like his music.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry Mo, he know what he's doing, you know.
Yes,
and
I.
he's not just an artist, he's a musician.
A musician, that's
he's
right.
not limited to one instrument.
Right.
Okay.
man.
Yeah, man, for sure,
Big
man.
up to Harry Mo.
Also, too, when I say VI reggae, it doesn't mean Virgin Island reggae. It's beyond that for me. It means very intelligent, very important, very interesting.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's
Yeah.
what a reggae is.
Yes, for sure,
VI
man.
reggae.
Real
Yes.
reggae.
Yeah, man.
And also, Xkaliba too. When you decipher that name, Xkaliba, explain culture and liberate
Yes,
and
I-
black
I-
African
Bobo.
ancestors and Americans abroad.
Yes, I.
Uh,
yes.
Don't
Xkal-
forget Meta Lyrical. Look out for the album Meta Lyrical too. The one I did in California,
Uh-huh.
that's what I'm planning to call it, Meta Lyrical.
Meta lyrical.
Okay.
Yeah, because they don't teach you about metaphysics too much, like in school and stuff.
No, no.
But big up to Bobby Hemmett and Phil Valentine, Nazar Ra, you know, and Ben Yokanin and enough of the other man them.
Right.
for spreading that knowledge. Anthony T. Browder, you know.
Rastafari, right.
All right, man. Soup, man. Let me say real quick, man. This is the It's Your Perspective talk show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. We've got a website streaming live from the VI.com. You got to get on the website to check out the show. We have a telephone number, 340-201-9005. Definitely give us a call. Not now, but tomorrow. We're on again. Give us a call. Soup, man. Any final words, man?
Again, Rastafari Xkaliba, we give thanks for your presence here. Thank you for coming in and blessing us.
Yes. Once you give me health and strength, I look forward to coming through again, you know.
Yeah, man.
And link with the item, because what you're doing is something I wanted to see happen around here a lot.
Yeah.
There's also a next show named VI Voices. They're doing a good thing too, you know.
Right,
Yes.
right.
And we got to make use of the little we have.
That's right.
By doing that, we promote our talent and promote our network with what we have around here, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
There's so much. You have music, you have sports, you have great cooks here, great
Yes.
ladies went out to do hair and things, shanty shower lads.
Right, right.
You know, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Final words from you, man. Our prayers and his blessings. When you put it all together, man, you get one perfect love.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That's
sir.
how it goes, man. So we're out. We'll be back tomorrow night. Peace.
This a one you call plan. The herb that you smoke, Rasta man, you don't take it for no joke. This a one you call plan. The herb that you smoke, ganja man, you don't take it for no joke. This a one you call plan. The herb that you smoke, Rasta man, you don't take it for no joke. If you can't plant herb, so yes it is a crime if you sit down and loaf. So you a waste time. Marijuana was created to save mankind. Marijuana have it burn. Cigarette must resign. So pray for the rain, pray for the sunshine. Trot to the valley, the mountain you climb. When you plant herb, great food you will dine. The crack and cocaine, we are left that behind. This a one you call plant the herb that you smoke, ganja man. You don't take it for no joke, this a one I call plan. The herb that you smoke, trust the man. Don't take it for no joke, this a one I call plan. The herb that